Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to look at 5 players that Arsenal could sign in the summer to bolster their squad. So Arsenal have a number of free agent options they could try and lure to the Emirates ahead of next season. The summer transfer window is yet to receive an official start date from the Premier League, but that won't stop a number of clubs from preparing their wish lists ahead of what is said to be a busy window for a lot of teams. One side that undoubtedly need to strengthen are Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, who currently languish in 11th, knocked out both the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, whilst their chances of Europa League progression hinge on a nervous second leg away at Slavia Prague. It has been a first full season in charge to forget for the league's youngest manager. Arsenal are staring down the barrel of no European competition next season, something that would ultimately be catastrophic to the club's finances, especially thrown in with the millions lost in gate revenue. This means the Gunners may have little choice but to bargain hunt, actively seeking out cheap or even free alternatives as they aim to keep Mikel Arteta's rebuild afloat. The end of the 2020-2021 campaign will see a number of big names available on free transfer, including the likes of Barcelona sensation Lionel Messi and Sergio Ramos of Real Madrid. The Arsenal may struggle to captivate the attention of that highly decorated duo. I have taken a close look at 5 players who could be attracted by the bright lights of the Emirates without costing Arsenal a plenty in the transfer fees. So the first person on the list is Julian Draxler. Barely a transfer window passes without the PSG midfielder being repeatedly linked with a move to the Gunners, though things could prove different this time around. While Arsenal have previously been out of by Paris Saint-Germain's asking price, a move for the German international in the summer will cost Arsenal precisely £0, with Julian Draxler in the final few months of his contract and little sign of a renewal. Martin Erdogan's arrival in January on a short-term loan deal has highlighted how effective Arsenal can be with a creative outlet. But if the Norwegian international intends on returning to parent club Real Madrid in the summer, Julian Draxler could be just as impactful as well as sticking around for longer. So the next person on the list is Lucas Vazquez. Arsenal clearly already have a strong business relationship with Vasquez's side, Real Madrid. Both Dani Ceballos and Martin Erdogan have swapped the Santiago Bernabeu for the Emirates on loan deals of varying lengths. Vasquez's time at Los Blancos appeared to be fizzling out at the end of last season, before the Spaniard was brought back into the fold by manager Zinedine Zidane and handed a series of opportunities over the course of this campaign. However, the 29-year-old winger appears to have no interest in remaining with the La Liga giants, meaning could be on a very attractive option for a number of European clubs, especially on a free transfer. Though Arsenal have an abundance of attacking talents on the right wing, both Nicola Pepe and Willian have failed to live up to the expectation thus far. So the next person on the list is Florian Tovan. If Vasquez isn't Mikel Arteta's cup of tea, there is another wide option Arsenal could explore. Tovan has thrived as one of Marseille's main attacking outlets, but unfortunately for fans of the French side, it appears unlikely that Tovan will put pen to paper on a new deal, meaning he would leave the club for free during the summer transfer window. This is according to Marseille's head of football, Pablo Longoria, who conceded the Ligue 1 outfit when not holding much optimism surrounding his future with the club. Unlike Vasquez, Tovan also boasts the attractive asset of previous Premier League experience, spending 2 years at Newcastle United. So the next person on the list is David Alaba. Despite still featuring regularly for arguably the best side in Europe, Alaba remains adamant he wants a fresh start away from German giants Bayern Munich. With Munich reportedly unwilling to meet some of David Alaba's wage demands, the Austrian international has sent the rumour mill into overdrive surrounding where he will play next season. The Gunners have already sent central defensive duo Shkodran Mustafi and Socrates packing, while David Luiz remains out of contract in the summer. Mikel Arteta could do far worse than attracting the Champions League winners to act as a leader on and off the pitch to the likes of young centre-backs Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. Nevertheless, David Alaba looks destined for Spain, where Real Madrid and Barcelona are favourites to seal his signature. So the final person on the list is Hakan Calhanoglu. It appears that above all else, Arsenal's priority in terms of summer recruitment remains a playmaker. There is the potential that the Gunners are priced out of a permanent move for loan signing Martin Erdogan, so will already be on the lookout for alternatives. One name that is reportedly on Mikel Arteta's shortlist is AC Milan midfielder Hakan Calahanoglu, who is approaching the end of his contract with the Italian Giants. The Turkish international may be the most attractive option to Arsenal given his relatively low wage demands. The midfielder is reportedly after £83,000 a week, far less than the likes of fellow senior players in the Emirates dressing room. So these are 5 players that Arsenal could sign on a free transfer and have the opportunity to bolster Arsenal's squad for next season. And in terms of this number of free agent options, in terms of signing them to the Emirates, I think Mikel Arteta has a very strong list in terms of filling a lot of key positions in my opinion. In terms of a Martin Erdogan alternative, I think both Julian Draxler and Hakan Calhanoglu will be ideal in terms of Arsenal if they really want to make a summer overhaul, and with the likes of Hakan Calhanoglu only wanting £83,000 a week, which was less than even Shkodran Mustafi when he was at the Emirates, I think Mikel Arteta has a really big bargain. But in terms of will Hakan Calhanoglu want to be an Arsenal player, that's a whole nother question. And in terms of Lucas Vazquez, he's someone that can also play in the right back position, and he can also play in the wing as well. So Mikel Arteta can put him on as well. But there's a lot of free options in my opinion. But for me, the likes of maybe Calhanoglu and David Alaba will be key players. But will they want to come here? But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.